I think this week has been one of those like perspectives on lots of levels and things that have come within my awareness, is what I want to call it. And I had a moment the other day where I was literally crying because I could totally relate to the movie I was watching. And then I had another moment where I really missed my children being like tiny, because they're totally different beings than they are now. Then that doesn't mean that I don't love them and I don't appreciate them, and I'm not proud of them, because I'm super proud. But I can honestly say that I miss their little faces and the moments where they just question everything differently. And if you're a mom out there and you're new, it doesn't matter how long you try to savor those moments, they always grow up. And all you have are your memories to look back on. So appreciate it, love it, and remember, we're not perfect. We'll never be perfect. And good times. Enjoy the memories. Nothing like memories popping in and reminding you how beautiful your children are, and how the memories of them being so tiny and questioning things, and seeing them grow up and see all the changes that they go through. At the same time, it's like you are also growing, because you're also learning from them. And at the same time, you're the parent, so you're supposed to know everything. But little do our kids know is that we might know a lot, but we don't know everything. And we're not perfect, but we definitely try to be. I had a moment the other day, and it just popped into my head, where my kids, I wanted to say something that was like out of the norm of what I normally speak. Because for my kids, I'm this person, or this, I want to say this image that they see that I am, but they don't realize like I have so many other ideas, facets of me that they have no idea. And that as they get older, they're going to know these different versions of myself, because that's who we are, is a bunch of different versions of ourselves around different people. And things like when my kids were little, I would not have grown-up conversations. I would be quiet. I would try to be as quiet as possible. People sharing their stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm not going to comment. Oh, shit, my kids are here. What are you talking about? like, what do you do? And then you have a moment where your kids, and you're telling them, like, I was just about to say something, but, and then they say it, Mom, say it. I'm sure, Dad probably already said something that's already scarred us. Yeah, but I don't want to add to that. You know what I mean? As a parent, you don't want to add no extra damage if you can avoid it. And that part really, like, they must have all looked at me so crazy. And at the same time, I'm glad I kept my peace. Because when you're the parent who always tries to have it together for everybody, and you don't really try not to offend nobody's feelings, and when you say something just a little out of pocket, they remember that forever. Don't forget. They remember it forever, and they'll never forget, and they'll remember, and they'll laugh, and they'll throw it in your face and like, I can't believe you, Mom. You said this and that. That's why I didn't want to say it. I often think I created this. I could have said all kinds of things and already had this like, Mom just blurps so many things out of her. No. At times I wonder, like, will I ever be free? I don't think I want to be. But at the same time, just to express myself with my kids and be able to not worry about hurting people's feelings. And not that I want to go out of my way to hurt their feelings. I just want to be forward, direct, and sometimes bland, you know? And then also be silly and have fun. But at the same time, like, everybody understand me as much as I go out of my way to understand them. This week has definitely been a few revelations and viewpoints on my children. And if you're watching this, I love you and I'm proud of you. And I'm so proud to be your mom. I love you. And pórtense bien.